Hello and welcome back to New Media Marketing Pros here in St. Louis, Missouri. Social media made easy. In today's social media tip, we're going to talk about using Twitter search, and there's a couple of different ways you can do a search on Twitter. Bobby Sue offers a unique St. Louis event venue for weddings, anniversaries, graduations, and photo shoots. If you happen to be in the St. Louis area, you ought to look her up. She's got an absolutely spectacular venue for hosting weddings. So I'm highly recommended. Wanted to talk about using the search, and you'll see that Bobby has a relatively new Twitter account that was just set up. She's got a few followers. She's tweeted. She's following a couple of folks, but we want to actually get her more engaged in Twitter. We want to be able to find some people and things to talk about. And of course, she's has a venue for weddings. So one of the things that we want to do is look at some different ways to use Twitter search here. In the Twitter search box up here at the top, you'll notice we typed in the word weddings up here in the top, and you hit the little search button, and it's going to bring up the results in terms of weddings. And you can see this first result that came up says promoted by. This is an actual paid ad. So if you ever want to do a paid ad in a certain area, you can look this up. You can simply go to Twitter's help menu, and it'll talk about how to set up what we call a promoted ad. And what this does is a very general search for the term weddings. And you'll see this actually comes up in the tweet itself. It says results for wedding tweets, and you can also do tweets with links depending on what you want to do for a general search. Now, since Bobby Sue has her venue in St. Louis, let's say we want to narrow this down and be a little bit more geographic in terms of what's coming up in the Twitter search. Here you notice we put in quotations, weddings plus St. Louis quotations, and we hit the search. Now this search, when you do this type of search, works exactly the same as if you did a search when you go to search.twitter.com and you happen to do a search here. You'll notice this search works exactly the same way. So if you didn't necessarily want to go log into your Twitter account and you just wanted to do a search and see who's tweeting about weddings in St. Louis, you can do it here at search.twitter.com, or inside your profile you could put in search. You could do the search in this area box up here. Now this gives you the search in the tweets. These searches will come up. You'll notice it says St. Louis in his tweet. It also says weddings in St. Louis, and it'll highlight these tweets down in this area. Let's say you're looking for particular people. You want to find, do a little bit more. You want to be able to follow some folks. The way you do that is in your Twitter box here. You're going to click on the tab that says who to follow. We typed in weddings St. Louis, and we did the search. And I didn't put a plus sign in here. I just did weddings St. Louis, and I did a search. And you'll notice that the actual name came up here for STL Weddings, popped up, so we decided to follow them. And you can go down and you can read the bios. Now these are the actual bios. These are the terms that are in somebody's bio. They're talking about weddings. We followed some wedding planners and a couple of magazines and some things like that here in the St. Louis area that offer that we're talking about weddings in their bio. So when you do a search over here on who to follow, it's going to bring up the words that are in somebody's bio, either in their actual Twitter name or somewhere written in their bio. When you do a search in the general search term area box up here at the top, you'll notice there's two different areas. There's the box up here at the top, and then there's the box in here when we do the who to follow. So you can also click on the view suggestions box, browse interest, and then find friends in terms of searching. So if we click on the find friends box, what happens in this search when we're doing a search for finding friends, it brings up the email account. So if you happen to have any of these emails, Yahoo, AOL, you can also find friends on your Gmail account that you might have set up, so you can do a search. And you can search in your Gmail account, your Yahoo account. You can search through LinkedIn, Hotmail, Messenger. This will actually send an email out to all your email account friends and invite them over to your Twitter account. So this is a good way to just add more people in and get them into your Twitter account. We look forward to tweeting with you soon. Thanks for visiting New Media Marketing Pros in St. Louis, Missouri. Social media made easy.